Sing to the rock, sing to the tree, sing to the firefly lighting up the sky. Sing, sing to the sea.
Hello, I'm Mary Wheelan, and this is The Song, a show that features songwriters and their original songs. And today I am very pleased to present Kirsten Manville.
Jane's got a handful of daisies and her best jeans on. Joe shined up his old truck, turned the radio to her favorite song. They'll drive down to the lake and park underneath the stars. They'll make a little love and fall asleep in each other's arms. Ooh. John swiped a pack of smokes from his old man's hidden stash. He's meeting Jim and Mike down by the railroad tracks. They'll tell stupid jokes, talk about girls they'll never kiss. Just 15 years old, trying to figure out what life is. Ooh. Town on a Friday night, everybody's passing time. We don't ask for much, some conversation and a little love. We're all doing the best we can, looking for a little peace of mind. But sometimes it's complicated, trying to live a simple life. Sue puts the kids to bed and pours herself a cup of tea. She folds the laundry, does the dishes, and turns on the TV. She's curled up on the couch with a blanket and the cat. Her best friend Jamie calls and she settles in for a long chat. Town on a Friday night, everybody's passing time. We don't ask for much, some conversation and a little love. We're all doing the best we can, looking for a little peace of mind. But sometimes it's complicated, trying to live a simple life. Jane kisses Joe goodnight and never tells him she's 2 weeks late. John wonders if Jim and Mike realize it was a year ago today. They buried his sister, yeah, cancer won that fight. And Sue waits for her husband to stumble in like he does every night. Ooh. We can, looking for sometimes it's complicated, trying to live a simple life. A simple life. It's complicated. Got a little too much time on my hands. Got a few too many thoughts in my head. I'm trying to make sense of it. I'm trying to understand how they could say those things they said. They think they know what's best for me, and they made it so you'd shut your door. They turned the knife and watched me bleed, and they told me that's what friends are for. But I wasn't trying to hurt anybody. I wasn't trying to prove any point. I just wanted to love somebody. I just wanted to love someone. I've heard tell that talk is cheap, but I have learned the true cost of people's words and how they can deceive. Yeah, I know exactly what was lost, but I wasn't trying to hurt anybody. I wasn't trying to prove any point. I just wanted to love somebody. I just wanted to love someone. I wasn't trying to hurt anybody. I wasn't trying to prove any point. I just wanted to love somebody, but they wouldn't let me. No, they wouldn't let me. And I just wanted to love someone. Got a little too much time on my hands.
Well, Kirsten, I am so glad you could come today
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it was a beautiful day for a ride from.
It was.
You live near Boston.
Yes.
In the Boston area,
Yeah,
and
that was great. Came up Route 2, had a friend come with me to keep me company. It was a beautiful ride.
Yeah, great. And now you live in the Boston area now, but you used to live for like about 6 years. You lived in Nashville, right?
I did. Right after I graduated from college, I moved to Nashville and tried to do the music thing down there and played out at writers' nights and took songwriting workshops and met other writers. And it was a great learning experience, both songwriting-wise and performance-wise. So, yeah.
And were you able to sort of like network with a lot with other songwriters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once I got there, I thought, oh my gosh, there's a whole bunch of people who want to talk about songwriting as much as I do. And they're all in one place. I don't have to look that hard for them. So that was great.
Yeah.
And there's an organization called Nashville Songwriters Association International, which works on behalf of songwriters in a lot of different ways. I mean, they do lobbying for, copyright issues and that kind of thing, but they also have a big education component. So there are a lot of workshops and a lot of ways you can meet publishers and other writers. And then there's just, there's always performance opportunities for writers in Nashville. You can go out and meet other performers and get together with them. So
now, do you still keep in touch with people from
I do.
Nashville?
I do. I still have friends down there, and I actually, someone who I didn't know in Nashville but who lives there now, we've played a couple of shows together, and she's down there, so I'm keeping in touch with her as well.
Great.
And I try to keep up with the news down there and kind of what's happening. Yep.
Any co-writing with people that you've met there, or around here too?
Yeah, when I lived down there, I did a lot more co-writing than I do up here. That's kind of, first of all, it's kind of like one of the things that you do in Nashville. Nashville's very much a co-writing city. So I did do a number of co-writes down there. Up here, I don't co-write as much. I do sometimes. I'm also part of an acoustic duo with a guy named Dave Simmons, and we will sometimes co-write. We've co-written a few songs. So
and you perform as Kirsten and Dave,
yes.
right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So you do solo and duo.
Yes.
And you co-write with him as well. And how do you feel like co-writing how has it impacted you as a songwriter?
Well, it's definitely made me kind of realize what my strengths as a songwriter are and what my weaknesses are. Because I think in a co-writing situation, if someone brings me a song or an idea that we're working on, actually another friend of mine, Janet, I co-write with her quite a bit, and she's not as much of a musician. She's a lyrical person, and I think one of my strengths is just kind of like figuring out what the main point of the song is and what direction it should go in. So when I sit down with someone, that's kind of more what I bring to the table. So it kind of got me thinking about, what I contribute in a co-writing session. So, and it also made me realize what I have to work on.
Cool. Now, something I noticed on your website is that in addition to playing guitar, you play flute and are quite accomplished as playing flute, right?
Yeah, I started playing flute in the 5th grade, just in school band, but then studied it, and that was really my main instrument in college. I mean, voice too, but as far as a non-vocal instrument, that was really what I was doing. I was a classical flutist, and that was really where my focus was for a long time. So
when did you stop playing guitar?
Not until my senior year of college.
Wow.
Yeah, I kind of came late to it. Yep.
Cool. Yeah. And now, for songwriting, are you primarily writing with your guitar, or?
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, I do some. If I'm working on something instrumental, which I do every now and then, it's not something that I focus a lot on, but I have like a couple of pieces that are kind of in progress. I'll play those on the flute sometimes just to kind of get a sense of how the melody is working. But yeah, for my actual songs with lyrics, it's all on the guitar.
Now, when you record songs, do you have a track with flute at all?
Sometimes,
Yeah,
So,
sometimes.
and certainly when I record with Dave, if he's doing the lead vocal on a song, I usually am adding flute in. But even on the CD that I did by myself, there's one track on there that I added flute, which of course I can't do while I'm playing live.
Yeah, that's kind of hard.
Right.
People do harmonica and guitar,
Right.
but
There's no way to do the flute thing.
Unless you had 4 hands,
Right.
or something. I don't know. But anyway, so now I want to make sure people know that you have a website.
I do.
And that is
KirstenManville.com.
And then for your duo,
yes, we also have a website. It's Kirsten-Dave.com.
Kirsten-Dave.com. So there's a couple of places people can find out about you and your music.
And I also have a Facebook page, Kirsten Manville Music, so they can find me there as well. So.
Great. And now, something I wanted to bring up before we started taping the show, we were talking about your guitar and how beautiful it is.
It is.
And it's a Luna guitar.
A Luna, yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It's
really very beautiful.
It is, and I love the sound of it. And it's actually, when I lived in Nashville, one of my writer friends had a Yamaha guitar that was kind of a women's series, and I really liked it. I felt like it was really comfortable. And when I decided to buy a new guitar, I went looking for that to see if Yamaha still made them, which they don't. But I came across Luna's website, and they also build guitars and basses actually with women in mind. So they're just kind of lighter and not as bulky, and it's really comfortable for me to play.
And you were saying like that it's narrower than some guitars.
The neck is narrower, and the body's not super big, and it just kind of fits really nicely in my lap. So yeah. And
you really like the sound a lot.
I do. Yeah. I did a lot of. I couldn't find this exact guitar in a store to try out. I did a lot of listening online, and then I went I think to Guitar Center, and they had a Luna that was similar. It wasn't quite this, but it was similar, and I played that before. But I did just order this online, so it could have could have turned out badly, but it didn't.
Yeah, because you didn't get to try it. But, I know you have some more songs to do.
I do.
And so I'd love to hear them.
Thank you. And thank you for having me. This has been a lot of fun.
You're welcome.
I hit bottom hard, shook me deep, left some scars. I should have seen it coming, I guess. I'm just like all the rest. There comes a time in every woman's life when she meets a man who teaches her to fly. She falls hard, she falls fast, gives him all her love. Finds out too late that it wasn't enough. He leaves her in the sky, staring at the ground, with no place left for her to fall but down. I didn't just fly, I soared. I couldn't have been more sure. Your arms would always be there to catch me in midair. But there comes a time in every woman's life when she meets a man who teaches her to fly. And she falls hard, she falls fast, gives him all her love. Finds out too late that it wasn't enough. And he leaves her in the sky, staring at the ground, with no place left for her to fall but down. Before I give my heart to another man, I'm gonna teach myself how to There comes a time in every woman's life when she meets a man who teaches her to fly. She falls hard, she falls fast, gives him all her love, finds out too late that it wasn't enough, and he leaves her in the sky, staring at the ground, with no place left for her to fall but down, but down. All right, I'm going to take a sec here to put on my capo. Some scotch to wash a memory away. One round clears you right from my mind, fooling my head that I'm okay. And I've left your love behind, but I can't fool my heart. It's gonna take more than water and scotch to stop me loving you. No matter what I try, my heart won't buy the lie, and I still fall apart. No, I can't fool my heart. He asked me to dance and I said yes, and I hold him close like it's love, fooled by his warmth and soft caress, that I don't long for your touch, but I can't fool my heart. It's gonna take more than some cowboy's arms to stop me loving you. No matter what I try, my heart won't buy the lie, and I still fall apart. No, I can't fool my heart. can't fool my heart. It's gonna take more than cowboys and scotch to stop me loving you. No matter what I try, my heart won't buy the lie, and I still fall apart. No, I can't fool my heart. No, I can't fool my heart. My car is waiting, the gas tank is full, and I'm throwing pebbles up at your window. Climb on down, babe, and don't look back. This train is leaving on a one-way track. This town's asleep by 9 o'clock. It's one stoplight, a beacon in the dark. It'll turn green and my foot will hit the floor. 'Cause you and me, babe, were meant for something more. Come with me and ride the night, like lightning flashing across the sky. We are stars, it's our turn to shine. Come with me, baby, it's our time, it's our time. You know those old dreams you put up on that shelf? Well, now's your chance, go ahead and take them down. The wind's at our back, so let's give them a chase. Let's reach for it all, not a moment to waste. Come with me and ride the night, like lightning flashing across the sky. We are stars, it's our turn to shine. Come with me, baby, it's our time, it's our time. Come with me and ride the night, like lightning flashing across the sky. We are stars, it's our turn to shine. Come with me, baby, it's our time, it's our time. It's our time. saw